Red and gold, what is up? Jesting 123. Look at this lightsaber. What do you think of this thing? I can't wait until I actually get a core made for this, because right now what I'm rocking is literally just a flashlight that I shoved inside a tube that I shoved inside the hilt. But tell me that's not cool. This is the Dark by Jawa's Junkyard. It's just an empty hilt, but I'm gonna get a really, really fancy internal made for it. At some point, I will do that. It is fancy. Before I go too crazy here, before I start doing stuff, I'm gonna actually get the lights correct in here. It's also probably kind of loud with all these fans. I know, all my adoring fans. But we can shut off all of my adoring fans so that they're just... Oh god, that's bright. Okay, that's fine now. Power. Red is good. What's up, y'all? How we doing today? Are we vibing? It's good. Lights out here so that they can be seen. Turn some of these fans off. So, whoa, we got a lot of people in here. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jest. I do lightsaber training on Wednesday, live and also in person here at Galveston Rec Center. Galveston Island Rec Center, McGuire Dent Rec Center. If you want to win a lightsaber, I'm giving away a lightsaber at 50,000 subscribers. I'm also giving away a lightsaber if you can beat me in a lightsaber duel on your first try. So come through Galveston, Texas. If you want the smoke, I will reward you with a lightsaber if you can beat me. Smash the like button, share the stream if you don't mind. I would love to see 100 people in here. And if we see 100 people in here, then I will give away a lightsaber as well. There will be a lightsaber giveaway at the end of this stream if we can get 100 concurrents. So we're gonna get straight into some tricks until my live. Usually I have, anywhere from 0, of course, to 4 or 5 people who show up for my class. Just depends on, who's around. Hopefully I get a couple of guys, but if we don't get anyone today, then you guys are gonna get a show. I'm just gonna give you lightsaber tricks all day. All right, so can anyone name this lightsaber technique? This lightsaber user. The user of this lightsaber technique. Can anyone name the user of that lightsaber technique? One more time. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Variations on it. Same trick. One more time and we'll see if anyone's got it. What do you think, chat? Does anyone know what we're working with? So every single one of those movements are pulled from the Phantom Menace, where Qui-Gon is fighting Maul. So this is Qui-Gon's form. He does this in the fight versus Maul in the desert. Grabs his lightsaber out like this. So got my button at that place for this actually. So slash, block, slash, block, slash, block, slash, uppercut, uppercut, side block, side block, spin, ready. That is the Obi-Wan, that's the Qui-Gon. That's the Obi-Wan. That's the Qui-Gon Gene. The Qui-Gon. Our boy Qui is gone, so. What do you guys want to learn? Should we learn? Do you want to learn Obi-Wan, Anakin, Dooku, Maul, Ahsoka, Cal? We just did Qui-Gon. Who do you want to learn? I hope to see a real lightsaber in my lifetime. They're going to get close, but not quite there yet. Mission to Mars would be nice too. Mission to Mars is for sure going to happen. Lightsaber is questionable. Shout out to Hacksmith for making the closest living thing we have to a lightsaber. But until we find magic space crystals that are, semi-sentient, I don't think we're actually going to get all the way there to a lore-accurate lightsaber. But hey, I'm not a scientist, so I'm ready to eat my words, and I'm so happy to do so. Do Maul. Bet Maul. We're going to do Maul. All right, so I've got right here. Let's. Mute that. Get that running again. All right, so first things first, shout out to Saber Masters for sending me these. Sabermasters.com, use code Jest. They sent me these in order to review them. My review is this. They're using pretty standard cores, and they're using VHC, which means variable hilt connecting hilts that are pretty basic, but ultimately these are the good dueling lightsabers. This is exactly what you want for dueling, because anything better than this is going to break, and it's going to be way more expensive than this is to fix. And the other thing that I really like about these is they fit my favorite connectors. My favorite connectors is built on my favorite set of connectors are these magnetic connectors built by Saber Flux Workshop, and they are built using the VHC components, which means any company that uses VHC, very standardized hilt threadings, I wholeheartedly appreciate and endorse. So these are my magnetic couplers. Let's do them all. All right, so here's them all. Ready? We're going to start here. 1, 2, spin, butterfly, slash, slash, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then more into that. But the important thing is the backspin and the butterfly. Are you a Sith or a Jedi? I probably would get kicked out of the Jedi Order, to be quite honest with you. I don't know if I'd go full-fledged dark side Sith. I want power and to rule over everyone, but I probably would end up identifying as a dark Jedi if I had to actually break it down for y'all. But dark side all day. Okay, so take your stance. Take your stance here. You're going to be in a horse stance, feet a little bit wider apart than your shoulders. Horse stance, feet a little bit wider apart than your shoulders. Start by rotating above your head, bending over and back transfer. Above your head, back transfer. Above your head, back transfer. Then you add the spin, the 360 spin. So, over your head, back transfer, over your head, back transfer, over your head, 360 spin, over your head, back transfer, over your head, 360 spin, over your head, back transfer, over your head, 360 spin. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And of course you can do that over and over and over again. That's the basic part of the maul. But let's add the next part to it. So, one, 2, 3. So in order to, if you don't know how to butterfly jump, essentially what you're doing is you are starting in a lunge position, rotating your body and your hips momentum this direction, and then lifting one foot off the ground after another. There are a lot better people than me to explain how to butterfly jump on the internet, butterfly kick on the internet, but here's how it goes. 1, 2, 3, spin, 1, jump. And once you've jumped and you cross slash twice, this is where another spin comes in play here. So this is how this spin works. Move this closer. Okay, so what you're going to do is you are going to hold your staff near the emitters. Hold your staff near the emitters, underhanded, so your palms are facing up. You're gonna hold your staff near the emitters with your palms facing up, underhanded. Grip, and then you're going to lower your right hand and raise it up for a strike. So, 1, then your right hand is gonna keep the momentum circling backwards and around all the way. Continue the momentum, continue the momentum. So, slow what that looks like. 1, continue the right hand's momentum all the way behind to cross your arms like this. You're crossing your arms. Then you are going to go down here and uncross. Uncross the arms. So now the red side's going forward. The red side's going to go back to cross the arms again. The red side's going to keep the momentum circling forward. Now you're here again. You're going to uncross the arms. So uncross, purple's forward, purple goes back to cross, purple keeps the momentum going forward to uncross, red's forward, moves to back to cross, moves forward to uncross, cross, uncross, cross, uncross, and it keeps the momentum moving at all times. So, underhanded, underhanded, 1, momentum keeps going around, 2, rude. That was rude of my lightsabers to interrupt me like that, so here we are. We're going to take our stance with our left foot forward, right foot back. You can start with it in front of you like this. The momentum, I haven't turned off the gesture controls, and those piss me off more than anything. All right, so you can start with you can start here, or you can start here, or you can start here. But anywhere you start, the first thing you have to do is, with your right hand, loop forward, keep the momentum going over, cross hands, cross arms, keep the momentum going forward, uncross, cross, keep the momentum going, uncross, cross, keep the momentum going, uncross, cross. So that is how you do one of Darth Maul's favorite spins. And then my favorite thing is to pop, 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 pop. That's Cal's favorite thing right there. Cal has the capacity to go double wielding, Jarkai strikes, and then all of a sudden, whoa, where did that staff come from? How is he doing staff tricks? And then all of a sudden he's blocking all these blaster bolts, blocking so many blaster bolts, and then all of a sudden close range, and he's killing with 2 lightsabers again. Wah, 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 wah. So, that's what I love about these connectors that I get from Saber Flux Workshop. They're very custom. I subbed. Can I get a shout out? Shout out to Jackson for the sub. Can you do something cool? Did that not count as cool? Let me do something real cool for you. Here, hang on one sec. All right. Can I hit this first try? We're gonna hit this first try for you, chat. Oh, like imagine I caught that. Just imagine I caught that. All right? Just pretend for me that I caught that. There we go. There we eat. Is that cool? Does that count as cool? I hope that counts as cool. Smash the like button, share the stream if you haven't already. I am giving away a lightsaber at 50,000 subscribers. I'm also giving away a lightsaber if you can beat me in a lightsaber duel on your first try. We're here at the Galveston Rec Center, Galveston, Texas, McGuire Dent Rec Center. So come through. I do trainings every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. So come through, enjoy. Sometimes it's very, very dead, meaning I am here by myself training. Sometimes I got 5 or 6 people in here with me training. So it can be a hit or miss, but it's always fun regardless. If I'm here alone, then you guys get a treat because I just do tricks the whole time. All right, so I want to try to hit the matrix all the way around. So this is considered a half matrix. That's considered a half matrix. Even though it goes from one hand, no, it goes from, technically goes from this hand, around my back, around my shoulder, up into this hand. So that's a half matrix. A full matrix would mean starts in the left hand, goes all the way around, ends in the left hand, right? No. A full matrix needs to start in the left hand, go all the way around, and then end in the right hand. So around, and end in the right hand. Does that make sense? So a full matrix is actually 3 times harder than a half matrix. Does that track? Does that make any fucking sense? All right. That's a half matrix. We need to get it onto my chest and around, onto the chest and around front. Oh, see, it was on my chest that time. Not quite. Not quite. I'm gonna slip my face off. Oh, there it is. Imagine I caught that. Just pretend, use use your power of suspension and disbelief and believe that I caught that for a second. Because holy crap, that was it, almost. That was almost it. I do want to change my mic position because that got bumped. Fun fact. But smash the leak button. Smash the leak. That was assisted. That didn't count. That did not count. Jesting 1, 2, 3. In the place to be. I don't know, this might place him in this. Not ideal. It's right there. It's right there for me. I just need to want it. Nope. Sometimes I fail successfully. That's exactly what that was. Task failed successfully. Any hoozles. We're gonna keep going. Oh, we're gonna turn this on. Is it better without the fan on? Is that a little better without the fan on? I should think so. I would imagine it is. Definitely lost limbs on that one. We lost limbs on that one, chat. Woo. Thank you for magnets. These are magnetic, so they pop on and off. So if they ever drop and it sounds like I got the knots. So if this ever falls and it sounds like I got the sonic rings knocked out of me, that's why. What is this live about? Lightsabers. Look at this lightsaber and tell me it's not cool. Look at this lightsaber and tell me it's not cool. It's tiny, but it's cool as heck. This is called the Dark Yoda by Jawa's Junkyard, and it's actually just an empty custom piece of scrap, essentially, which is super cool in and of itself. But it means that I gotta get a fancy internal whatchamacallit built for it, because right now all I'm working with is this tiny flashlight and a tube that it fits in that I can shove that into, and then I can shove the tube into the hilt, and now I've got a lightsaber. But what I really want to do is get a custom internal lightsaber chassis built with a glowing crystal and spinning internals and all that good stuff. So we'll see if that happens anytime soon. So what do you make of that, Chathany? What's your name, Chathy or Chathany? Let me hear it for Chathu. Now how about for Chathany? Chathany. Not today. So why add a little spice to it, huh? Sometimes task has failed successfully. That was one of those times. What's up with your eyes? Too many bright lights. I spent my 20s kneeled in front of high-powered LEDs, and it finally caught up to me. That's what's with my eyes. Star Wars is the GOAT. You're never too old for Star Wars. I don't care how old you are. George said it was for 12-year-old boys, but you know what? George doesn't own it anymore, so how about that? I'm gonna pop that mic off for a second. That's not what I'm meaning to do, but I keep doing it over and over and over by accident. It's not at all what I'm trying to do right now. I also love Star Trek. Star Trek can hit the bricks. No, I'm just kidding. Star Trek's I watched most of the shows a while back. Excuse me while I take my pants off stream here. Just kidding, I'm just tucking in my shirt. Watch me get in trouble by YouTube for suggestive content, for zipping my pants up on stream. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, come on. I had it. Does it come through a window? Of course it is. They really need to tint the windows here. You are no Jedi noob. Fight me then, Jen. Arnepo. Come through. I'm here at the Galveston Rec Center in Texas, McGuire Dent Rec Center, and I teach lightsaber classes on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock. So if you want to try to beat me in a lightsaber duel, come through. And if you win on your first try, I'll give you a lightsaber. I'm also giving away a lightsaber at 50,000 subscribers, so if you need an excuse to subscribe, there's your excuse to subscribe. It. That wasn't it, Mom. That wasn't it. That wasn't it either. Close. You can't let it touch the ground though, chat. That touched the ground, chat. That still touched the ground. Oh, not clean. Doesn't count. Not clean doesn't count. Strange New Worlds. Might check it out. that one counts. That one counts. What's your favorite form of fighting? Are you asking favorite form of lightsaber fighting? Or are you asking what favorite form of real fighting? Because I take inspiration from Filipino martial arts. I take inspiration from French and Italian fencing. I take inspiration from German longsword. I take inspiration from Muay Thai. I take inspiration from ninjutsu. I take inspiration from capoeira, capoeira, something like that. I don't know how it's pronounced, honestly. I say I take inspiration, but I can't even pronounce the thing. Taekwondo. I like movement. That's what I like. It's not necessarily the fighting that I like. I like movement. I think movement is art. I've always thought movement is art. So it's kind of been my thing for a while. Kind of still is my thing now. Good. Favorite lightsaber form is probably Jarkai, even though it doesn't really count it as a lightsaber form. Jarkai is basically the dual wielding form of any of the 7 forms. That being said, a lot of the Jarkai stuff looks like Filipino martial arts. So there's that. I also really like Makashi because it's the fencing form, French and Italian fencing, like I said. So I got this thing off the TikTok shop. If they sent it to me. Supposedly, if we wait a second for it. Can you see that? Oh, there it is. There it is. I almost just jabbed myself in the nuts. What's the name of this katana? Honestly, I will have to look it up on the TikTok shop. It just is light sword with smoke, basically, is probably what it's called. It's some generic TikTok shop they sent me. So, you know, do I recommend it? Probably not. It's probably overpriced. Is it cool, you know, on video? Sure, certainly. Does it look cool on video? Yeah, absolutely. Is it worth the price? Probably not. Does different color effects though, so it's got that going for it. I prefer just the white blade though. Oh, that's obnoxious. The button. So if you flip the switch, it changes the color on it too. That's actually kind of annoying. Oh well. I think I got enough content for this. For this sword. I don't know, is it aura or is it cringe? What do you think of the tassel? Is the tassel cringe? You tell me, chat. Samurai. I've never seen a sword like that. I mean, they be making all kinds of weird flow toys these days, or LED toys. Every LED toy is a flow toy in my brain. Anything with LEDs on it is a flow toy. All right, chat, we did this earlier. Name this lightsaber user's technique. Name this technique's lightsaber user. If you were here earlier, you don't get to answer. Someone else tell me who that was. If you weren't here earlier, tell me who that was. That is the Qui-Gon. Anyone get it right? No? Sarisu? Well, we were talking, no, technically not Sarisu. We're talking user, not form. So that's the Qui-Gon. That's Qui-Gon's form. Technically it's Ataru, is what the lore says he uses. But those are the movements that he used in his duel against Maul. So, the movements are: start at your hip, wrists roll forward. So, slash forward and wrist roll, slash forward and wrist roll, slash forward, wrist roll, ready position. Start at your hip, slash forward, wrist roll, ready position. From your ready position, you're going to step with your back foot forward as you diagonally slash left to right. You're going to keep the blade momentum rotating around so that you end up here. Then you're going to step forward again as you prep the next slash to end up in the same position. Then you're going to back step and cross slash just like you did before. And then you're going to back step again, cross slash in the opposite direction. Then from here, you're going to walk forward and uppercut, walk forward, uppercut again, block side, block side, block side. Then you are going to rotate over your right shoulder, spinning your right foot around to be forward, spinning the lightsaber low, and coming back to ready position. So one more time, it goes like this. Slash, wrist roll, ready position, cross slash step, keep it going, block, cross slash step, keep it going, block, back step, cross slash step, keep it going, block, back step, cross step, slash, keep it going, block, uppercut 1, uppercut 2, block 1, 2, 3, ready. And that was kind of off balance, so we'll do it one more time. It was ever so slightly off balance. So, let's do it again. The Qui-Gon. Start at your hip, wrist roll, ready position. Step forward, cross slash, block. Step forward, cross slash, block. Step backwards, cross slash, block. Step backwards, cross slash, block. Step forwards, uppercut. Step forwards, uppercut. Low left, right, left, spin over your right, back to ready position. So that spin over your right, you're spinning 180. Are you spinning forward or let's think about this. So it's a two-step spin, right? Spin, step back. Or guess technically you could do it all in one spin. I've been doing it all in one spin, but that's a little harder. So maybe just do it like that. So left foot is forward, block, block, block. Right foot, oh my God, now I'm unbalanced. Now I'm unbalanced, chat. Left foot forward, block, block, block. Spin, slash, step back. So, start at your hip, wrist roll ready, cross slash block, cross slash block, back step block, uppercut, uppercut, cross block, 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 spin, slash, come back. So the best way to do that spin is to get low over your front foot. Step that foot forward, slash, and then step back. So. Wrist roll, ready, cross slash block, step cross slash block, step back, cross slash block, step back, cross slash block, uppercut, step forward, uppercut, step forward, block left, right, left, swing, slash, ready position, force powers. That one felt all right. Chat Thew. Don't impale yourself. I'm mostly machine at this point. I'm more machine than man now. All right, let's do one more tricky trick. Oh, got my legs off. Got full commit to that. Otherwise I won't get around on it. You've seen some sad things before. Well, I'm glad you're here to make you see some happy things. Hooray, I found the Jedi Masters channel. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, Jack. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. We got this. Let's get this popping. Off balance. What we got around on it? Twas off balance AF. Jedi or dark side? Probably dark Jedi. I'd get kicked out of the order if I'm being honest. If I'm just being dead ass, I'd probably be kicked out of the order for insubordination, speaking truth to power, saying some dumb shit, or being a bad influence with my lightsaber to the younglings. Unorthodox lightsaber techniques like that. Trying to teach this to younglings. I get kicked out. I get kicked. I'm putting my mic on for this. They keep asking me whether I'd be a Jedi or a Sith, and the answer is I'd probably be considered a Dark Jedi by the Order. Not because I am a Darksider, but because I got kicked out of the Order for influencing too many younglings to get their arms chopped off by unorthodox lightsaber techniques, like this one. So, would I be a Sith? Probably not a full-fledged Sith, but they'd probably kick me out of the Order for sure. Get a girlfriend. What if I told you I have a fiance waiting for me at home and she's quite gorgeous and cooking me dinner? What if I told you that? You'd probably wouldn't even believe me, but what do I care? What do I care? I don't. I love it when people try to heckle me on the internet. All right, let's see if we can hit this trick one time. One time. For the quick times. Oh God, it's bright. It's really fucking bright. Oh God. One more time. All right. One more time. Because I didn't hit the area. So let's see if we can do this. One more for good measure. Breathe, chat. Breathe. Use the force to breathe. All right, well, if you watched any amount of this, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Again, my name is Josh, aka Jest. You can follow me here on YouTube. I'm giving away a lightsaber at 50,000 subscribers. I'm also giving away a lightsaber if you can beat me in a lightsaber duel on your first try. So Wednesdays at 6 p.m. here in the Galveston Rec Center, McGuire-Dent Rec Center in Galveston, Texas. I do lightsaber trainings, tricks, choreography, and sparring. So if you are interested in fighting me, come through. Friendly 1v1s with the lightsabers. If you win on your first try, I'll give you a lightsaber. I'm also giving away a lightsaber at 50,000 subscribers. And if we get one of these lives to 100 concurrents, I will also give away a lightsaber at the end of the live. Use code JEST at viresabers.com, at heysabers.com, at sabermasters.com. Shout out to Saber Masters for sending me their most recent addition to my collection is from sabermasters.com. So go check out sabermaster.com and use code JEST. And may the force be with you always.